Good morning, everybody. It's early on a Thursday. I think it's about 9:30 maybe. I've been up since like 5:45 and just got stuck. I hate Temu, guys. I hate Temu so much. I hate buying new stock, but I need some more jewelry bags with zippers, these sort of things with zippers. And I thought, oh, Temu's got them, I'll go in there. And then, of course, you've got to download something. Then they offer all this free stuff. I end up paying for stuff and didn't even get anything free after all. I hate Temu. And when this stuff comes, I'll show you what it is for my jewelry stuff. But I hate Temu. I hate it so much, and it's ruined. I think people buying a lot of pre-loved stuff because you get it for so cheap. It's garbage, a lot of it. But anyway, I've got some stuff for my jewelry to store and to send. Anywho, I'm Nellie. For those who don't know who the heck I am a reseller. I'm also a great grandmother of 3 3 3/4. Yeah, great grandchild coming soon. And today I'm absolutely knackered. For all my new people, I am so tired today. It's like I've hit a wall. Yesterday I was tired too, but I had to help out the granddaughter with her baby, doing appointments and stuff. So I didn't get anything done in the shed. I'll release the jeans video, which I don't think anyone's interested in. And talking about jeans, I decided I'm not taking photos of those 2 boxes of jeans or any of them at the moment till I have all my drafts up. And I did a whole heap of listings this morning with my drafted jeans, and I've got about 5 or 6 left to go. I'm going to try and get that done. So today I might do a few jeans, or tomorrow I'll do a heap of jeans. But today I sort of feel like, this is the trouble with me, I get into this zone of, I'm going to list a heap of stuff, and I do. Or I'm going to just list this, and I like clothing wise, and I do. Today I want to do jewelry, so I'm going to go and do jewelry. That's what I'm going to do. It's something I don't have to put much energy in and much thought into, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. And I just want to keep you up to date what I'm doing at the moment. That's what I'm trying to say. And trying to get my energy back. I've got to actually take my Age Mate. You've seen that Age Mate stuff? Probably seen it advertised. I see people saying how wonderful it is. I must admit, I've missed it for a couple of days. This stuff here is supposed to be really good for you, especially when you're getting older. It's supposed to give you energy. I haven't felt that yet, but hopefully it's making my skin look better. Not so wrinkly and old. And I've also been taking my calcium, which I told you about the other day I bought. And I'm not supposed to. I'm only taking it every second day or so now because it's not apparently good for kidneys and kidney stones or something. I'll talk to my doctor when I see him later in the month. Okay, I'm off to do some work. I'm watching the Geelong Flipper. If you're not watching the Geelong Flipper, it's quite entertaining. We're watching him as well. And I often go and watch Jason Adams' videos for jewelry, but he gets such amazing stuff. Americans get such amazing things, vintage things. And of course my sister's videos, which is Little Mrs. Eccentric. She's trying to grow her video. Please help her out by going and subbing to her channel and liking her stuff. She's doing a course on how to be a better YouTuber, so she needs encouragement, and I'd like you to go and watch that and sub to her if you can. That'd be great. I'll put her links down below. Hopefully it's still there. If it's not, I'll put it there. But the Geelong Flipper too, everyone knows him, I think, most of us, Uncle Flip. So anyway, I'm going to stop rattling. I'm going to go and do some work, if I can get off here. Typical of me, I go to do one thing and I see something else, and I just saw these glasses. They're in a box. They were listed a long time ago before everything. I turned everything off, and then all my listings got deleted. They're really cute, little sherry glasses. But I'm going to list those, but I just want to show you what I sold. It was up for a while. I actually had someone interested in a while ago, but then they wanted to know the size, and it was too small. But hopefully someone with VM initials bought it. But someone bought this kangaroo hide, vintage, probably 1960s, 70s folder. Hang on. Has the awesome old metal zippers that actually last, but it's kangaroo hide, so genuine kangaroo document folder, I suppose that's what they're called. So yeah, so it's got a couple of little, it's listed, I've listed all the little marks and stuff on it, but yeah, they bought that, so that was really cool. I think $28, I think, 28, even got the marks, all that sort of stuff's been popped on, but I thought I wanted to show you that. Nothing else is really sold, which is sucky for me. I like to see my eBay store with a few sales when I wake up, but the last couple of days it's been quiet, but that's okay. Maybe because I had to refund that person because those stupid slippers I still can't find. I'm not even going to stress about them because they'll appear when they're ready, and I'll let the person know that they are found, and if they don't sell, well, someone in my family will wear them, nice and warm for winter. Anyway, I'm going to get back to this and then hopefully get into the jewellery. We'll see what happens. Okay, okay, I still haven't gotten to the jewellery yet, but I found these on my table right next to me, and I thought, you know what, I've been meaning to list these, so let's get them out of the way. Take some photos. Beautiful old fish fork knife set, EPNS. A little bit dusty inside, which I am not going to clean out. I'll leave someone else to do because I think I've got too much to do. But anyway, I've taken photos of that, and I've taken individual ones out to show. I love the boxes. That's why I get attracted to the boxes. So I'll sell that one, and this gorgeous one, which probably, by the looks of it, might have been a engagement wedding present. That people used to put things like this away and use it for special occasions, and then when they die, it hardly ever gets used, and when they die, it gets thrown away. This one looks like it might have been used. It's got a few scratch marks on it. Just noticed that. Oh, that one has too. So they have been used at some time in the past. But yeah, lovely little set. Nice and shiny. Well looked after. Give them ones a go. I think I've got more of this sort of stuff somewhere. But again, you know, I've got so much stuff packed away that I'll find it eventually. But I've got those two about to be listed. Then I'll get stuck into my jewellery. I promise. Okay, so I told you I was going to do jewellery. I was going to be vintage jewellery, but I ended up pulling out some more modern pieces. Thought I'd share with you guys in case you're not on the Brooch Queens Group. So you can come and have, you know, purchase off me here before it goes anywhere else. Just let me know if there's anything of interest. Now, I've had this one for years, and I've kept it in my collection for years, and it's really cool. I hope you can see that very clearly. Let me get around to the light. I've got terrible lighting. My beautiful friend gave me some lights, but they're packed in storage. I can't get to them, but I've got to get a table light. This little, get back to it. I'm not sure, it's got no stamps. It's very old. It's got the old C clasp, if you can see. The pin comes out a little bit further, as you can see. It's got no marks on it. So I have a feeling it's sterling. I actually haven't tested it, but the horse head moves, and so does the little tambourine thingies there. So I've got that for sale. Again, I don't know how much I'm putting on it yet because I'm still researching, and I'll ask my sister because she's got the knowledge. And another thing horse related is, these two sterling silver charms, horseshoe charms, sterling silver stamped, they're going, and this bridle for a horse lover, all sterling silver. That's all sterling silver right there. This I've got to test. I don't think it's sterling, I think it's just metal, but it's a lovely large locket, but I can't find any marks on it, and again, I don't know, I've got to test that. Then there's this beautiful set. It doesn't actually go together, but I think I'm going to sell it together just to move stuff on, the bracelet and the necklace. I think the bracelet's a lot older. It's a lot older than the necklace is, I think. But both beautiful pieces. And lastly for now is this tiny little thing here. And it's just a little telephone. Look at that. It came in a bundle of stuff. And I think the person that sold it to me didn't realise it's actually 9 carat. I see the stamp right there. Just see the stamp. Might be upside down, I can't tell. But anyway, so it's stamped, and they must have missed it in the, don't know where I got it, but anyway, it's 9 carats. So that's going to be listed, or it's going to have to go into my meltdown lot. So we'll see what happens with that. But I am getting things done like I said I was going to. Just with jewellery, it's a lot more fiddlier, so you feel like you're not accomplishing as much. But if you can find some really good, more expensive jewellery, well, you're laughing. You just keep listing all that all the time and making money. I've got baggy eyes, haven't I? I'm so tired. I should go and get a motel room for a couple of nights. That'd be awesome. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Okay, this is going to be it for now because I am so tired. I have no energy at all. But I'm going to do some research. These are just all, you know, $20, $30 probably ones, but I'll double check because I have sold one for $30 and it was worth $600, and I'll never live that one down. But anyway, I made $20 profit on it. But these are just beautiful old rhinestone. No, I hope that the sun's going down again. Definitely need lighting, but beautiful old rhinestone necklaces from the 50s, 60s probably. Gorgeous ones. They've got the old turnover clasps. This one actually has a clasp on the side. That's where you open it and shut it. Here, there's no clasp, there's a little push down. And yeah, and then the modern pieces there. Still all sterling silver, that one. And some cloisonne beads if anyone repairs stuff like that. So yeah, beautiful. These are actually genuine cloisonne. I don't know if I say that right. That's how I say it. Real cloisonne. But you know how to say it better? Well, good. But that's it for now. Good news. I just sold all these books. Remember a while ago that I got the whole box, a whole heap of books for $10, and I had a whole heap of these the lighting's terrible. J.E. McDonald books. I found him at the op shop, never heard of him before, but there was a whole set, and I like doing sets. I prefer to do sets and singles. And I sold the first lot for $42, so made a profit of $30 something. And these were leftovers. These were double ups or didn't go with the set. I think these were mostly double ups, and I just sold them for 28 or 26 or 28. So more profit in my pocket from books, and this is why I really want to, I want to get rid of all the fiddly. Well, I shouldn't say that because I want to do jewellery, but I definitely want to get more books, but be very careful what books I get, and get more vintage jewellery and probably just vintage clothing, I think. Anyway, who knows with me, I'll probably buy a whole shed full of someone's date eventually and end up selling all that sort of stuff, because that's what I do. But anyway, that's it for now. I will see you soon. I don't know what time it is, probably about 12, 11, 11:30, 11, I don't know, but anyway, it's still early, and I've really got to get my energy back to get some more stuff done. Oh, before I go, if anyone can tell me, I got stuck on Temu. This is what I was trying to find on Temu, right? I got this zippy bag when I bought some jewellery a while ago, and I love it because you can put it in, seal it up, and you can carry it everywhere you go, right? These other ones I got from eBay, they've got no zippers, so if I take it anywhere, I often drop jewellery. I'm trying to find more of these. Amazon, $30 something. That's why I went on Temu, because I said, oh, they've got some, but then they make you do all this, download the app and give you all these prizes, and you can't even look at the item properly because it jumps to something else, and then you go back to look at something else and they jump the page again, and never again as far as I'm concerned. But if you know where I can get some more of those sort of zippy ones, and even longer if possible, but even if it's not longer, short ones like that, please let me know. Go away, fly, because I need them. I was also, actually the other reason I went on Temu too, I was trying to find like jewelry trays for brooches. Those are two things I went on there for this morning. I've got a ring tray. I ended up spending $30 something, so I know I've got a ring tray and something, a phone holder for my car. I ended up getting two by mistake, so I meant to go back and cancel one. So now I've got a phone holder for my car and probably one for my shed. Anyway, $33. I saved money in it. Anyway, do you use Temu? Because I really hate it, but I wanted to try the yarn, but I hate going into Temu. I want to see the item before I decide I want to buy it. I don't want to go through the whole rigmarole. Anyway, stop talking. I should go have a rest, but there's nowhere to rest really. Everyone's in some spot in the house. It's always noisy. See you in a minute. Okay, it's just after 12. What am I doing now? Well, I finished listing all my jeans, believe it or not, and I've got all the photos of the other stuff that I just showed you. I've just gone through all my scrap jewellery. It's just after 12 now, and I've got all this silver I haven't even gone through. I don't really think I need to go through silver as much. This is all my gold. I've got other gold pieces I've got to get value, but these are just scrap pieces that I've picked up over the years. Like that was out of my dollar bag. That's 9 carat. Earrings I've lost one of, because I'm good at that. Just things that I've picked up, I don't know, randomly. That stick and that ring was been in something. Oh, I think it was in an auction. I got that years ago. I'm not sure, but my earrings my husband got me a long time ago, but they broke. And just bits and pieces like that. Oh, this one here, which is interesting, is this would have come out of one of my bundles. There's 2 of them. They're both 9 carat little cufflinks. Maybe I should keep them out too and sell them. Are they the same? Yeah, I think I'll keep them out too and sell them, because there's nothing wrong with them. I don't like doing that too. I don't like melting down pieces that have got partners, basically. That's got a partner, but it's broken. So all that is all my broken 9 carat gold. It's all 9 carat gold. Let's have a look how much it weighs. I'm trying to watch the camera while I do this, which is crazy. I know I should be doing it a different way, but there we go, look. Let's keep on adding it up. This is what I'm going to get taken somewhere to sell it all off. A bit more. But wait, there's more. There's a lot of it, like I said, comes out of the old, they miss it when they're doing their junk jewellery. There we go, 37. Settle down. Tell me what you are, 37.44. That's pretty cool. So I've got to work out the gold value. My sister pretty well knows it, so I'll work it out. I don't know if I'll sell that either, to see. But anyway, I also have some, like, I think I've got rolled gold, which I'll put separately. A few pieces up here which I've got to, I think they're gold, but I'm not 100% sure because I can't find stamps on. They've got to be tested. I don't think they're gold. Pretty sure they're not, but actually, was it this one? No, this one I think is gold, but I can't find a stamp on it. But that's another one I've got to get checked, so I'll put that in that pile. That's not gold. but it's by a company called, I'll pop it up here because I've forgotten it now. These I also want to get tested. I'm pretty sure they're not, if they are anything, they will be rolled or lined. And this one's 18 carat. It's marked on that, whether that's true or not, because you know all this Asian stuff comes through with stamps. So I've got to get that one tested. This one's aligned. This one's rolled. This one is rolled too, I think. But it's got this chain. I've got to test to see. I'm pretty sure it's junk chain, but the ends look okay, but I've got to check that. And this is was out of one of my jewelry bags for 50 cents, I think, at one time. It's actually platinum. So, or not platinum, it might be white gold, whatever they call it. And I think the stone is just quartz or something. And this one is the one I got from loved it, wore it to death. Got it from, lay-byed it for a long time. If anyone knows, you know, the oldies know what lay-buying is, or the young ones don't. Lighting is terrible. I got this from a pawn shop, I think. And I paid it off. Loved it because I love the setting going that way. And I lost the middle stone, and I had a replacement middle stone put in. I lost the middle stone again, and I thought, that's it, I'm done. I'm not going to muck around with it. But I'm sort of tempted to go and get it fixed. It's 14 carat. 14 KT, so that's 14 carat American. Yeah, so I might get that one fixed again one day, just because I love the setting of it, unusual setting. And I think that's all. For now. So there's the ones I'll resell. This lot I've got to get melted down. Other stuff I've got to get tested. That's what I've been doing, you know. And then there's this huge bag which I just showed you. It's almost sterling silver, and I know there's more of it somewhere. And most of these are broken pieces. Or missing something on it or something. Oh, that one's not, but anyway, I'll see. Maybe I'll sell that golf bangle. I might sell that golf bangle by itself. It might be worth more. It's actually stamped sterling as well, 925. Yeah, so that's all sterling in that lot. This is money I've been having everywhere. I must have put one of these in the bag at one time, thinking I'd lost the other one, and I threw the other one in the bag thinking I'd lost the other one, and then I just found both of them. Used to wear them to death, and then one of my first pairs of gold earrings I'd ever bought in my 30s, because we were quite poor. But I did find this, which is an Armani, but it's got the other piece missing off it just there, so I'm not sure if it's going to be worth much unless someone's got a replacement piece. It might be, so I'll have a research of that as well. Anyway, I thought you might find that interesting. Hopefully you did. Since it's a holiday tomorrow, I decided to come down and post my stuff, and I thought I'd give you guys a look of what they've done with, remember the flood? Yeah, that's what they've done. All the trees got knocked down, so this is what it looks like now. Looks much nicer. I remember how the water was right up the top there of the basketball hoop, but they've cleaned it all up now, so it's happening. People are starting to get back into the caravan parks again. Up the other end there's a lot more people, but I thought you might just want to see that. Good morning. It is Friday. It is miserable, wet, rainy day. It's rained this year. Oh my goodness. And my shed's been leaking, which is awesome. I slept last night. I don't look like I've slept, but I actually slept. I went to sleep at 8, woke up at 12:30, and I was awake till nearly 3 o'clock, listing stuff, watching videos. But anyway, look at my shed. This is it. See how it comes right? It comes right through. It goes right around there. That's why I have everything in plastic boxes. I think I've got everything in plastic boxes, but it's all around. It goes right around. It goes right around the whole shed if it keeps. But what I noticed, sorry, I've been sneezing. What I noticed as when I came in where we want to put the concrete, a lot of the water is actually coming out from under the house between the in the concrete. It's wet. I've talked about that before. But anyway, yesterday, sorry, I've got a runny nose. I don't know why. Yesterday afternoon, I didn't get a lot done, but I did get 5 pairs of jeans photographed and a few other bits done, and I've listed a heap of stuff now. And I also measured them last night. I went to my space and I measured them all, and so I've got to just list those today. I think I've already listed 5. I did this morning about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I already listed 5 items today, so I might add some more to that yet. I'm not sure. Because it's not, I just also want to apologise for yesterday's video I just noticed when I was editing last night how dark it was. I don't know. I'm going to have to get a standing light here. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I apologise for that, and I hope you managed to get through it, at least fast forward it, because it was hurting me just watching it. Today I sort of don't have a lot in my brain that I want to do. Again, because of the colouring of this, the lighting in here, it's not great. So I might see if I can take some photos and see if I can get a light or something. I haven't got any spare lights. I have got one somewhere, but I don't know where. And yeah, that's about it for me. I'll probably talk to you later when something exciting might happen. We'll see. Oh, you know what else I've been doing this morning? When I first woke up, I had a headache, but I decided to get up. And I started doing all my 200 and something of item specifics. I freaking don't understand half the item specifics. I don't understand what they mean. I like the asking scales of dinosaur toys. I don't do all that. I don't know. Or even clothing. Like, I know a lot about clothing. I can do a lot of clothing, but some of the things, like, is it A-line? Like, some of them are easy, but some of them are just like, what? Do people actually put that in their search bar? I mean, when I go look for something, my question, my search thing is so simple. It's only a couple of words. I don't put where it was made and how big it is and, you know, who published it. If it's a book, I don't ask for all that. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I really get frustrated with the item specifics, but I want to try and get them all done so that it looks neat on my Flipwise program. So yeah, that's another thing I'm going to try and get done today. Actually, I'll probably keep doing that and my Flipwise, get that all neatened up a little bit. So I don't know what you're doing, but I hope you're having a nice day today. It's just not nice here at all. It's just not stop raining, and it starts raining, and it starts pouring. So you can't go outside very easily if you have to get from one place to another. I got a bit wet coming down to over to the shed. So anywho, I'll see you soon. I thought I'd show you what Flipwise is. Like, it's this program, okay? It's done by a reseller and his accountant partner, I think, in America. A friend that helped him. They did it together. Anyway, what it does, when you join, it's X amount a month, or you can pay yearly. But when you join, you put your email that you use for eBay into it. You join with that. And it takes everything for the last 2 years into the program. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm going back in and just adding where I got it from and the cost of the item. If I've sold it, I also put in how much the postage was, and also storage location, which I'm not going to really worry about because I basically know where it is. I might come back to that later, but at the moment I'm just filling out this lot because I've got a lot of it to fill out. But I really like it. At the end of the year, I'll be able to just print off what I need to print off, give it to the accountant. So I keep up to date with my stock. So, you know, it tells you, you know, you got your sales. So it's got your sales, how much you've made, blah, blah, blah. I'm still learning stuff on it, but I just want to catch up with all this sort of stuff that I have to sit down and do, which I don't sit down long enough to do anything. But today I'm dopey and it's wet, so I'm doing it. But yeah, I'm really liking the concept of it. If there's an Australian one, great, but I'm going to stick with this one at this moment because I like it. And I like the guy who does his YouTube too. Jason Sells, I think his name. No. Anyway, I'll let you know. I'll pop it up here on the his name up here. I've only got 310 left to do. I've done a multiple amount of them, but 310 left to go. Now, if I am going to, when I constantly list now, what I'll do every day is I'll jump on really quickly and just add those ones so that I'll never have to go back and do this again. It's just that it's taking back. It's actually taking back to January because I wasn't doing anything prior to that. So that's good. I'll start my business as of January. Even though with my course I'm doing it's only May, but I'll take it back to January because it'll make it easier for me. And I wasn't selling a lot in January or February. A little bit in March, and April's a lot better. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. But yeah, I've got 310. I've done 81 of 310. My goodness, I better get my head down and keep going. Ooh, it's 11 o'clock and it's all done. That is, I've caught up with everything on there now. I'm going to go into my eBay store and do all my item specifics, as many as I can do to make it less. Because, you know, I hate seeing, oh, you have so many item specifics you haven't done, and I'm like, I don't want to do your item specifics. I put the basics in and that's it. But then I hate seeing it sitting there looking at me going, do it. So I'm going to go and sit down somewhere nice and snugly and warm, which is probably my car because everyone is everywhere else in the house. And I like sitting in my car. It's nice and quiet and peaceful and warm. And it's really cold in here at the moment. It's going to get way worse in winter. The rain has stopped again. It started really heavy before, and there's more fresh water come through, a little bit deeper. The end of my curtains are wet. I'll keep dealing with it until I don't have to anymore. I'll see you soon. Man, I've got to learn to press that video. I'm just sitting in my car. My crap TV that doesn't work. This has got a turbo in it. Well, it's got a turbo in it, but doesn't work. After I just had spent what, just over $2,000 getting a turbo put in, and with maybe a month, 2 months it lasted because it was a second-hand one. So yeah, I was not happy about that. But anyway, I use this as my little quiet place now because it's parked just outside the house, like just there. The house steps are just there. So it's a nice little spot to come. It's freezing downstairs, and I just want to be somewhere quiet because I have such a big family that the noise gets to me. And don't worry, guys, all my kids are grown, and I've got great grandkids running around upstairs, so love them, but I want quiet sometimes. So I'm sitting in my car. I just finished watching Geelong Flipper, Uncle Flip. If you're not watching him yet, he's very entertaining. He's very good to watch. I'm hoping to get up to where he is one day. He started a lot longer after me doing YouTube, but really persevered with it. Like he was in there all the time doing shorts. I just don't do it. I don't have the time or the entertainment value, I don't think, but he's very entertaining to watch. I enjoy listening to him, watching him. Anyway, I'm a bit stressed because I've lost some earrings that I just sold. I won't show them yet. Hopefully I'll find them and I can show you what they are. But they were in one of my bags of jewellery. I moved everything from upstairs down here to have it all nice and neat together instead of me tramping in, because I use the buses and office a lot, and to do my photos and stuff. But it's really hard when you've got little Miss 15 months fingers in everything. So I brought it all down here so it'll be all together and make it easier. Trouble is, there's not a lot of great lighting, as you know, and it's cold down there. Now it's cold. Like it was hot a few weeks ago. Now it's cold. I don't do winter. I need to travel to Western Australia or somewhere for winter. The weather is just garbage. It's still raining on and off, and my water in my room, it's spreading. It's not rising. It won't rise. It just spreads across the floor. That's why I said I've got everything in boxes, and that's why I'd love to have. Anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, I've lost some earrings. I don't know where they are. Anyway, I've just listed that. I showed you on the video the other day, these matchboxes, and I just saw someone sell just the cover, just the little cover that they said in their listing they had to unglue off the page. For $20 they sold it. I've put $25 on mine. They're just packing a matches sitting in my box. Money's sitting in my boxes, like you know that. We all have stuff sitting in our house and in our what's it, death pile, money pile that we don't. It's sitting there, guys. If you're sitting on your money pile, death pile, whatever you want to call it. I call it a money pile because it is money. It's money that's not turned into money yet. It's stuff not turned into money. Get out there and list some stuff. I just look at my stuff and go, there's money there, there's money there, there's money there. It's just getting out and listing it all. I'm over, I think I've, I don't know how many I've got listed now. It's over 300 items, and I'm over 2,000 or something, you know, my 90-day thingy. I'm hopeless. I can't teach anyone anything. I just got to the car anyway. So I've listed this. Okay, you saw that. I've listed that, and I just listed my little gold, tiny little gold. It's like so tiny. You saw it the other day. This one here, gold telephone, 9 carat. Okay, I put 95 on it. I think it came in a bundle of stuff. It might have come in. You know what I think it came in? One of my 50-cent bags. I really think when the lady was doing 50-cent bags, and then she left, and I've got the lady doing dollar bags. Yeah, I think it came in that. So, you know, profit. But I've made sure I know exactly where that is. I'm not going to lose them like I just lost the earrings. So ticked off. I hope I find them. I hope I've got them still hanging in the bus, but I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I put them. Anyway, not think about it. Just don't think about it. And what else I'm about to list? I can't remember what else I listed. Oh, your little Aboriginal painting. This little Aboriginal velvet art painting I've had for years. I think I paid $1 for it, and it's got a signature. It starts with E, but I can't read it. So I put $40 on it to see what happens, and people might drop it down. But I sold this dress just before, along with the earrings last night. The earrings are the most important thing. The dress, I know exactly where that is. Surprisingly, I know where it is. But yeah, I'm sitting in the car, kind of procrastinating, trying to get warm. I probably should turn my car on and get me warm. But actually, I've got a blanket back there. I might use that. I'm about to go in and do my what I want to do before was my what do you call it? Item specifics that I freaking hate doing. Hate it so much. So much. Who enjoys it? Let me know if you enjoy it. And do you think a lot of the specifics we have up there are necessary? Because I don't think they are, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm a really mournful person today, aren't I? I'll see you soon. It's just after 2 in the afternoon, and I told Grumpy Pants to go away, so I did. And I had a little bit of a snack. And I sent my granddaughter down here to find the earrings, which I couldn't find. And she found them. She found them hiding. They were in the black one with the zipper. So I actually did put them away nice and safe. I couldn't see them because she said they were stuck behind another gold brooch. So I'm so glad I said, do you want me to go and have a look? I said, oh, you won't be able to find them, but yeah, go, because her eyes are better than mine. She's the one that always finds stamps on jewellery that I cannot find, like one of the sterling silver bangles. I just thought it might have been worth nothing, and she found the stamp on it. Anyhow, I can't even undo this properly. I'll just pop up a better picture. But these ones I picked out of, 2 of them together. That jewellery bag a couple of weeks ago, remember? Stoked. $155 pure profit. Well, $155 minus eBay fees. So the pure profit is there. Stoked. And I'll work it out later. But I was about to bring this down the other day. It's what should have been using all the time for doing my jewellery. I've got to find more white paper though, because the other one got dirty. But yeah, it's a light box, so you take your photos from up here and the whole thing lights up. I've got to get myself a double adapter or power board is what I need, because I've got too many electrical things in this corner that I need to use. So yeah, that lights up, so I'll have a bit of lighting for my jewellery. So happy dance time. So I shouldn't say it's $155 profit, but it's at least $145 profit, something like that. $150, depending on how much the eBay fee is, because I'm really hopeless at that. I'll just have a look later. But yeah, look at them, little gold, like, yeah, stoked. I could quite easily go and sleep right now. I'm so tired, and I should have stopped saying that because I'm so tired. I'm tired, but I'm trying to stay awake long enough so that I can hit the sack about 8 o'clock and just die. But I decided, I was playing with jewellery for a bit, but I just don't think I've got the focus. So what I'm doing now is this. I'm going through all the cassette tapes that I've got. A lot of these I got free. Actually, I think I got the majority of these free. So I'm just getting rid of them all. I just said, I don't want them. And then my husband's got all his ones from the 70s he doesn't want. So I've got to go through that. So there's a box of there, that, and all this here. And while I'm pulling this apart, I found all my friends' DVD, like a heap of friends' DVDs. But I've made a decision that I will not sell any DVDs unless they're sealed. Because I went to list a whole heap of All Saints this morning. I opened up and I feel it was scratched, and I don't have the equipment to clean or check or anything. I'm not going to do all that, so I'll probably put them in a garage sale. Even though there's money there, I'm not taking the risk of having someone whinge about it, because I don't know how bad it's got to be. But I've got these. I don't think they're worth anything. I'm going to check. I'm pretty sure they're going to go bye-byes. But I have got these Friends DVDs that are sealed, so I might give them ones a go. And I'm going to see what Spooks are doing. They're no good. Well, they'll go to the garage sale too. But yeah, I'm going through all my tapes, sorting them out, seeing which ones can sell, like Jim Neighbours can actually sell, and Bing Crosby, of course, and Elvis and Dorian. So I'm going through eBay, checking the comps for all of them before I start listing them. So I'll be back soon. I've culled. These are all going to either be divided into country, rock and roll, and the rest, I might try and sell as a bundle. Otherwise, it's no good. This is what I've kept so far, but I probably will cull again. But these are in sections as well. I've got this. I'll show you that one in a sec. That was one that surprised me. I've got Glenn Campbell 2 of, Jim Neighbours 2 of, if you know who Jim Neighbours are. Boom as well. Cilla Black, a heap of those. Kenny and Dolly, a heap of those, and Roy Orbison, a heap of those. So I'm going to do them in bundles. It's going to take some. This one was a surprise to me. I'll see if I can find the sold on it again. Never heard of him, but anyway, apparently he was popular sometime at some place, some country. But I've still got to do my husband's ones, which I'm going to do next. But this has really been good for me to get this done, because I look at them and go, oh God, I've got to do those stupid tapes. But like I said, I've got them for free. Can't complain. And I could probably sell the whole lot like that in a bundle for all I know. But anyway, let's keep going. Annoying for me is you see someone, they go, okay, that's okay, and then they see that it's free postage, but it's not. So these aren't going for a lot, but I figure if I bundle them up, I might be able to get $20 for them all. I mean, I don't want to get $20. I want to try and get my selling higher profit margin. I will eventually once I get rid of all the junk I've got, but I don't want to just chuck them out because there's 3 that are sealed. So, and all these other ones I'm not even going to bother with. Spooks, you know, all that. They're all got $10 and free postage, free shipping. Like, how do you afford that? I don't know, but they do. We're going to go into the private young life of my husband, the boomer. Old man boomer. We're going to see what sort of DVD tapes he had back in the day. I know it's a lot of not rock, but you know, let's have a look, shall we? My brain doesn't work anymore. Rolling Stones, Tattoo You. Let's have a look to see if that's worth anything. We have got Relics, Pink Floyd. He loved Pink Floyd. He loves Pink Floyd still to this day. He just doesn't want any of these. He's got no tape deck. He doesn't even want them anymore. You get to an age where you just don't want them. A lot of stuff that looks like he's taped on with. So, yeah, a lot of those. Surfing guitars. Can't see that being worth much. Van Halen taped. Rolling Stones taped. Tangerine Dream taped. Can the Can, Susie Quattro. Check her out in a second. Well, actually, I'll leave them in there while we're looking. Dire Straits, of course. We all know Dire Straits because we're all older. Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. I don't know what that is, but anyway, you might know. Blondie. Pavlov's Dog. Supertramp. Venus and Mars. Wings by Wings. Tommy Bolin. Love Over Gold. Dire Straits. Pink Floyd again, War of the Worlds, he loves War. I've got that on record on LP for him as well. Stormbringer, Deep Purple. This is the sort of stuff he loves. I'm the country girl. Such a mismatched pair. He hates country. Some he likes, but not all of it. But I always love country. Pyramid and Alan Parsons Project. Can't read what that one says. It's going to be jammed in there. Supertramp's up here again. Meatloaf, that might be worth something. iRobot, the Alan Parsons Project. Yachty Indy, I remember that. I think I might have got that for him back in the day. Rainbow Rising, Blackmore's Rainbow. Deep Purple, Dire Straits, Midnight Oil, and Obscured by Clouds, Pink Floyd. There you go, he's a Pink Floyd nut. Alright, now we're going to go and see what they're worth. Okay, $27 that one goes for. I have saved... I'm going to check this one again because there is one there, but it is that, but I've got to check that one again. So I'm going to put that in my checkbox, and that one is definitely going to be sold. And this one I am going to double check because they had T-Rex there, one for about 30, but it was a different one, so there might not be anything. Blondie, it's okay. Rainbow was okay. I'm going to put all the Dire Straits in a bundle because, you know, they don't sell for great on their own. I'm going to put War of the Worlds together because that wasn't too bad. And I'm going to put the Pink Floyd together as well for about $40 or something. And they're going for about $15 to $20 each, so I'll see. And then this one is, whatever that says, I can't even read it. Alan Parsons Project. I'll bundle them together. So out of his lot, that's the only ones. Now, that being said, these can be sold. People will buy these pre-made cassettes. I've done it before. I've sold them before. And the same as I can bundle all them up together and just sell them as a lot. So I'm not going to lose money. No one's going to lose. I'm not going to lose any money. These weren't mine. These were husband's. And the others were free. So I'm going to make some money. And I want to ask all the other boomers, who remembers Billy Fields, Bad Habits? I'm pretty sure I had that one when I was younger, when I was a young lady, back in the old days. Pretty sure Bad Habits, the song, remember that? Bad Habits. I can't sing, so don't even ask me to. Friends, I told you I'm going to do all the frapes and stuff, but yeah. Oh, where'd you go? So that's it, that's done. I look like a wreck, don't I? But I don't care. I do, but I can't. I'm not going to overthink it. Hopefully tomorrow the sun's out, because my plan today was to do 5 jeans a day until there are 2 boxes there, right there. Both of them are the last 2 lots of my jeans until they're all sold, and I might buy more. I don't know. I don't have to buy anything for a long time, so I might not. But I've got some clothes over there. I've got about 10, 12 dresses I've got to, or so I've got to measure. So I'm going to take 5 of those tonight and measure those. So hopefully the sun's out tomorrow. I'll do 5 more photos because I did them on the grass yesterday, which makes it much easier than trying to spread it on a sheet that won't stay still. But I'm happy I did this other CD, the cassette tapes. I mean, all the young people probably don't even know what they are, most of them. That was hard work back in the day. You know, if you want to listen to the lyrics, you had to often, if you didn't have the paperwork, you'd stop the tape and write it down and stop the tape, you know, or we had to tape everything. We all know, us boomers all know. So this boomer's going to leave it at that. It's been a bit of a messy video. I'm sorry. I hope to be back on my pumped up self again tomorrow, hopefully. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you hit that like button. That like button is so important. You don't realise. I even hit like buttons on some videos I only watch for like 2 minutes because it's just helping the YouTuber grow, and I need to grow. Otherwise I'm going to be stuck under 1,000 forever. I won't even know how much am I going to get after 1,000. Probably not much, but it's an accomplishment for me if I make it there. That's it. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching and bye. Actually, I'm going to say boomer out.